as normal as can be. It was very good. I would like to commend the Nigerian Civil Aviation. I think they did a great job. It was a very good runway.
This is Captain Garedu Yarid of Ethiopian Airlines, commending Nigeria after touching down on the newly rehabilitated runway of Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja.
It's world class and per the standard. It was very good. We don't find anything that was out of ordinary. It was perfect.
Ethiopian Airlines is one airline that stood by Nigeria in its trying time to meet the imperative of times in international aviation. When services of the Abuja airport were suspended to give way for repair works and Kaduna Airport took over the huge traffic from Abuja Airport, Ethiopian Airlines was the first to divert its schedule from Abuja to Kaduna, just as it is the first to return all operations from Kaduna to Abuja Airport. An airline indeed, showing itself as great partner to Nigeria in the aviation industry, a gesture which also received the commendation of President Muhammadu Buhari. In a rapid response by the authorities on the urgent need for repairs of the dilapidated runway of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, contractors were immediately brought to site on the 9th of March, not perhaps without consultations with aviation stakeholders. 6 weeks was given as the period within which the rehabilitation work was to be completed. Within that period, Kaduna Airport became a beehive. Bus services and trains were engaged in the movement of passengers to and from Kaduna Airport, while ahead of time, the Kaduna International Airport facilities were upgraded. The rehabilitation work began with the displacement of runway markings of the 3.6 kilometers runway to the removing of the surface asphalt layer, cutting and milling of the asphalt to the replacement of new asphalt and glass fiber, which prevents water and cracks. The glass fiber, a new technology, is first used on Abuja Airport runway in Nigeria after Germany and a few other developed countries. The rehabilitation work was round the clock. Airfield lightings were installed and tested at night after markings have been completed. The approach lighting system, the threshold lighting, centerline and touchdown lighting provide accurate navigation for pilot when landing and taking off. The taxiways and the apron equally received attention, while the terminal buildings, particularly Terminal B, has a lift installed instead of climbing the staircase. To the astonishment of many, the runway was not only completed within a period of time of 6 weeks, it was used ahead of deadline.
Actually, I was coming from London to Ethiopia and then onwards here. It was smooth. I thought we were going to land in Kaduna, but then I was amazed when I saw on the screen that we're coming to Abuja. I never thought I was going to come to Abuja, and I never thought that the airport would be open at this time.
Safety critical matters have been dealt with. The runway has been completed completely, and it's in perfect shape. The April 19th was the due date for us to conclude and open the airport based on our program of work. And then that is not saying that we cannot open earlier. We were able to deliver the project earlier than anticipated, and then we can open it. There is nothing wrong with opening it a day earlier. And here we are today. We set out to achieve that target. We achieved the target.
Air operations have since resumed fully at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja. Emmanuel Ayemiro, NTA News.